Johnny Depp just did something that made the entire internet stop and stare. People saw the photos and videos and went, "Hold on, is that Johnny Depp or Ozzy Osbourne?" And honestly, the confusion was real. Fans were replaying the clip, Hollywood insiders were whispering, and social media just kept exploding with reactions. If you've been keeping up with the stories around Johnny lately, you're definitely not alone. But this moment right here, this transformation, it took everything to a whole new level. And you know what makes it crazier? The truth behind it is much more interesting than anyone expected. So let's just talk about it the way we would chat with a friend, because this new look has layers. The whole internet moment started when some new photos and a short backstage clip of Johnny surfaced. And there he was, looking almost exactly like Ozzy Osbourne. He had the long, dark, messy hair. The round tinted glasses. The long black coat. The chunky jewelry. And that same mysterious, rock legend vibe that Ozzy has owned for decades. Fans wasted no time. They started posting side-by-side comparisons within minutes. Some people even joked, "This isn't Johnny Depp, this is Johnny Osbourne." And honestly, it was kind of true. But everybody kept asking the same thing, why? Why did Johnny suddenly look like this? That's where things get interesting. Johnny has always been a chameleon. He can shift into any role and make it feel real, whether it's a pirate, a Mad Hatter, a detective, or something completely wild. But underneath all that, he's always had a deep love for rock culture. And Ozzy Osbourne has actually been one of his longtime idols. They've met many times, shared friends, shared stages, and shared a lot of respect for each other. So this Ozzy-style look? It actually fits Johnny way more than people realize. And here's the twist that most people don't know. According to people who were around Johnny when these photos were taken, he wasn't even trying to imitate Ozzy. This wasn't a costume or a joke or a character. This was Johnny leaning into a darker, grungier rock style that he has been wanting to embrace again for a long time. But of course, the internet went into full detective mode. Rumors started flying everywhere. Some fans thought he might be preparing for a biopic. Others guessed it was for a secret music project. And then there were the wild comments like, "Johnny Depp is joining the Osbourne family band." So let's clear things up. No, he's not replacing Ozzy. And no, he's not suddenly joining the Osbournes on tour. But the other theories? The biopic idea? The secret music project? They're actually not as crazy as they sound. People close to Johnny said this transformation happened during a bigger shift in his life. After years of legal battles, stress, media noise, and non-stop pressure, he's finally going back to the version of himself that he pushed aside for a long time, the musician, the artist, the rebel who doesn't follow Hollywood rules. It's the same raw spark we saw when he was performing with the Hollywood vampires. The same energy he had before movies took over everything. So this new look isn't some act for attention. It's not a marketing trick. It's Johnny reclaiming a part of himself. And honestly, it looks good on him. A crew member who was there that day said something pretty touching. He said Johnny walked in with this calm, cool, Ozzy-like energy. No rush. No stress. Just confidence. He said, for the first time in a long time, he looked genuinely happy. And that explains why fans connected to this transformation so deeply. It didn't look forced. It looked real. It felt like a fresh start for him. Now here's where it gets even better, there actually is a secret project behind the scenes. It's not fully confirmed, but insiders say this new look might be connected to something music-related. It could be an album. It could be a tour. It could even be a rock documentary. Something is definitely happening. And Ozzy himself knows about the photos. When he saw them, he actually laughed and said, "The boy looks good. If he wants my job, he can have it." I mean, that's about the best reaction anyone could hope for. Even Hollywood producers are paying attention. Some are already whispering about a rock legend biopic and considering Johnny for the lead role. So this transformation might actually be the start of something much bigger. And now the question is, what do you think of Johnny Depp's Ozzy-style transformation? Is it iconic? Is it shocking? Is it a sign of a new era for him? Let me know what you think, because this story definitely isn't over. It might just be the beginning.